Let's go.
What's up?
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, a great pass.
Jokic is killing him right now.
Jokic is killing him right now.
Don't get KD.
Yep, come on.
Good shot, KD.
Great hit.
Come on. Watch the rap.
Oh my God, triple screens. Yeah, like everybody was screening.
Put your hand up here.
We set the wall right there.
Good take.
There you go. Come on.
Yes. Great take.
3 seconds. He's going up. No.
Good take, Naomi. Good take.
Let's go, Nuggets. Ugh.
Amazing timing.
Let's go.
Like it.
I'm in my bag.
Come on, Dinky.
Come on.
Carry us. Last quarter, we gotta take off here.
41-37. We got a good game here. I'd really like for Demi to stop breaking my ankles for one quarter.
Right side Booker. And he can't get that one. Good D by Jokic.
Jump. All right, don't jump.
Let's go, Danny.
Yeah, just like that.
Jump.
Let's go, Naomi.
Gotta force the shot. Settle. Yep, there we go.
Good.
There we go.
Oh
Good
my
job.
God.
Oh, isn't that good, Chris?
Man, I'm telling you, I said at the beginning, Jokic is an absolute problem on this game.
There we go.
All right. Go.
Hey, 6-point game. 6-point game. We good. Get 2 stops right here.
If he drives, let him drive.
Inside. Yep, nice.
Let's go.
One.
Nice.
Come on, all the way, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, 2 points.
Good job, Brian.
That's fine. We live with that.
Yeah, let's
Oh, what a bailout. Danny, you can't be calling that.
Let's bring out the starters for your Dallas Mavericks. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 31, Klay Thompson. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 25, P.J. Washington Jr. The man in the middle, 7 feet, 1 inch, number 2, Garrett. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live. On 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. It's Jones at power forward with Zubats at center. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, the 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the 4. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse. team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Jones. Powell outside, and he drives in. They retain possession. Pure from three-point range.
For three.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a three-point game. Thompson passes to Doncic. Powell pulls it in. Now Los Angeles with it. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Having swept this team in the regular season, they completely imploded in their postseason matchup.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Clippers ball.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him how they'll approach the matchup against James Harden. Coach told me, well, James is at his best going to the rim and operating behind the three-point line, so we want to try and force him to work in that in-between area as best as we can. They'll be following the analytics with that defensive strategy, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 off. To a nice start. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Thompson. He played a great game against Golden State. Now here's Dunn. He's closely guarded. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
That's on Derek Lively.
Oh, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Pass to Lively. And here's Washington. Outside Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody.
And the Clippers getting that contract extension done with Coach Ty Lue. They've really invested in the future, haven't they, Sean?
A nice, shiny new arena and everything that they've built in LA. And yet, this is a talented and aging roster. The clock is ticking for this iteration of Clippers basketball around Kawhi Leonard. They know the time is right now.
And they've added Jeff Van Gundy, so another great basketball mind on that staff. And the Clippers starting five. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Here's Harden. A second chance effort, and it's Zubac laying it in.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
And Thompson kicks to Irving. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Doncic. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
Our coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. Of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, Washington. James Harden missing on the 3. Irving passes to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
When you look at the NBA, Sean, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in freedom.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you said. Here's Irving after the basket by Los Angeles. Lively finds Irving. Washington with it. With the shot. Irving's shot is good.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Warriors. Dunn attacking. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now. In the defensive squad.
Now, here's Thompson. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
2 shots.
And so Powell nails both of them.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot. We saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Now, here's Washington. He had 13 points in the win against Golden State. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's off the back rim, no good. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Dunn. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas is gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Luka Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Yeah, I feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Lively against Zubac. Washington kicks to Irving. Lets it go with a three. The Clippers grab the miss. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think 3 of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Harden. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And the shot is long.
Just doing the job on the back end.
Powell, the pass to Jones. Back to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. Zubac finds Powell. And yes, it's good. Powell's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Bamba is checked in for the Clippers. Amir Coffey comes in for Dunn. Thompson passes to Irving. They need this one. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Dallas. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Clippers, 3 spots below.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Doncic against Harden. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
First trip to the line for him here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Harden the pass to Bamba. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Irving. Count that bucket. Irving's got 6.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here's Harden for 3. No good that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
The Clippers, 25. And please give a big round of applause for your...
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been... one-sided so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty deuce. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the shot is good. On the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes, and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity in dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole other animal now to have a second apron. That, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, we have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. And then Washington with the dunk.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And in last year's playoff Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? is the consequences of the regular season. The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
So, for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Bamba. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. And both free throws good for Zubac.
Such great concentration from Zubac. He's a man on a mission to just dominate the paint on a nightly basis.
Doncic forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dunn's got 8 points.
And Dunn is just stunning, dribbling the ball. So many moves and amazingly quick to boot.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Doncic.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Porter, no luck.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. In third, the Mavericks.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try. If you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two, let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Here's Powell, and the layup is good. He's got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Thompson in the corner. To the inside. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the body control that time of Kyrie Irving? Absorbs the contact, stays focused. Not going to be denied down there.
Dallas shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's Dunn. And it's Zubac with the extra effort.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic dishes to Thompson. Batum grabs the miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Powell. And it's second quarter, just under 50% shooting. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Island against Doncic. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubats has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's Powell with the drive.
Not surprised Norman Powell can get up.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. Irving against Dunn. And the shot goes in. Irving's got 11 points.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
There's been this steady growth to Norman Powell's game. He's developed into a consistent three-level scoring threat, and there are nights where he could fill it up.
Doncic with the bucket.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Dunn, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for him.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And Doncic, here we go.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
The shot by Powell, no good. Passes to Washington. The kick out to Irving. From the arc, and the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Clippers substitution. Mohamed Bamba. Derek Jones Jr. James Harden.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
Your Mavericks. 37. The Clippers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us. Chris Dunn led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers? And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Jones and Zubats make up the 4 and the 5. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Powell in at the 3.
Well, an excellent passer. Harden taking pride in finding an open teammate.
Staying healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of a long season. But, yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient. But patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
Here's Doncic, and the rejection by Harden.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Mavericks trail by 17. Washington, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Dunn. Makes the Johnny from the left block. Dunn's got 16 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's
3 of 4 from the field.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Zubats. Back to Dunn. Over Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And he's good on the second. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Kai says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. Dallas again missing. Los Angeles leading by 20. And it's done in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And here's a look at some numbers for Luka Doncic. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And when Dunn finds his comfort zone, his team is all the more dangerous. Just an unreal scorer who continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
Lively finds Doncic. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings. And that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport. The Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
Here's Lively. Excellent defense there from Zubats. Here's Dunn, and he drives in. Good D by Thompson. Dallas shooting 40% from the field. Here's Doncic, and he makes good on the layup. 22 points for Luka Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Zubats the pass to Dunn. Count it. Dunn's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clippers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. Outside, Jones. A three-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 7 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Doncic. Count that one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Dunn shot's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Irving. That shot, no good. Dunn with some nice D. Here's Coffey. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, still such a prolific passer in this league. You expect Harden to make those kind of dishes.
Irving kicks to Washington. Over in the corner, Doncic. Over Harden. And that one's good. Doncic has got 26 points. The Clippers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Dunn. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. Irving passes to Doncic. Up top, Lively. Back to Irving. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. No one near him. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now you're trying to build around those two guys.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Doncic outside. There's a minute left to play in the third. Back to Irving. Fires the three. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Zubac kicks to Harden. The pass to Coffey. Five on the clock. They get a hand on it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Irving. Thompson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Over Harden. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, defenses think that they're there, but because Klay has that high, quick shot release, it's not quite close enough.
Puts up a deep three. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for
the Clippers, 76.
And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Toronto.
Like you've been doing all night, all right?
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Lively in its center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And the Clippers making a change here. Miller's checked in. Doncic against Highland. Pass to Thompson. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Doncic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Mavs. Here's Dunn. Count the basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Doncic comes with the double team. Dunn misses.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, he still continues to play at a high level.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And Doncic is right there.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Down low. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got his first bucket in this one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Doncic dishes to Irving. Shoots over Bamba. Doncic passes to Lively. And a miss there on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Up top, Highland, guarded by Doncic.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Lively. Dallas moving the ball around. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint. He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Washington passes to Lively. Thompson for the triple. Hits it from three-point range.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Powell, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Doncic kicks to Washington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In the corner, Powell with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the three that time.
Lively finds Washington. Here's Doncic. From deep three-point land, knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got 36.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second three of the half. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell, that's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the dunk by Batum.
And a little slam dunk from Batum. That'll work.
Maverick shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic.
Like I'm really running the offense. There ain't no contest when I dunk. It's a